Hey guys, it's Natalie
and Lauren. Welcome back to our channel.
Today we're going to be talking about self-care.
For the past couple of weeks, we have been really focused on pouring back into ourselves. Between work, between us and our relationship, and throwing YouTube into the mix, we've seen high levels of anxiety and stress. What made me really take a break and see like, dang Lauren, you are stressed, you are overwhelmed. I had an experience this past week, where I had I wouldn't call it a mental breakdown, but it was pretty damn close. Like, this was a mental breakdown to the point where I called my boss and was like, hey, I can't come in. I can't be who I need to be for my kids. When you're a teacher, whatever you're going through has to be put to the side, and you have to act like you are just okay,
and that's best self.
Yeah, you gotta be your best self and put on, like my boss says, my principal says, like, you have to get on stage for students. They shouldn't know what you're going through. And honestly, I had to be real with my kids and just like, you know what, Miss Pratt, she ain't all right. Like, I'm having a day, y'all. I barely got sleep. Y'all need to chill so we can get through this lesson.
So the week right before that, I had a similar experience where I was at work and I realized I was breaking down. Like, I was in the middle of a meeting in tears, and I had to reach out to my boss and say, hey, I need a half day. I can't continue going through meetings and I'm not there. And so I think one thing that is so important and necessary is that vulnerability, being vulnerable and open and honest with yourself. And so I think that that's a great first step to take in your own self-care, recognizing what you need in those moments instead of trying to say, I need to be strong and push through it.
Sometimes people don't even realize they go and don't even take a moment and a pause to really identify yourself. I'm not okay. I feel like there were moments before my breakdown or before my emotional breakdown where I could have taken inventory and say, Lauren, are you okay? Hey, check in with yourself. Have you been meditating like you say you're gonna do? Have you been doing all the things necessary to make sure you don't get to that breakdown point?
I want to stress how important it is to do that, to take the time to focus in on you and what you need, and being intentional about catering to yourself. We get so caught up in pouring so much of ourselves into everybody else, everything else, that we end up being the last on the totem pole. It can really improve your productivity in your life. It can improve your outlook of your life, and it can strengthen the relationships that you do have.
So this past weekend, we focused on our self-care routine, whether it's nails, whether it's taking care of our face and our skin, and really spending time with each other.
So for me, self-care is all about nourishing my body. It's about nourishing everything on me, nourishing my skin, nourishing my hair, nourishing inside my body with the foods that I eat. And so I utilize that time to really delve into those things that just make me feel good.
One of the things I make sure I do on a daily basis is make sure I get sleep. That I cannot stress how much sleep is important. I start my day off with meditation. It calms me down. These days after the pandemic, I've realized how much anxiety I have. I don't remember having anxiety before the pandemic, but what causes the anxiety is having deadlines, not reaching those deadlines, the pressure I put on myself, being on stage for students, coming home to tend to my business, to tend to my relationship, and still make sure I'm taking care of myself. I realized I built up so much anxiety, and I don't do a good job at decompressing that. So yoga and meditation in the morning and in the afternoon before bed is a great way to alleviate stress and anxiety.
One of the first things that I do in the morning, I open the windows and I feel the light of the sun. Being a remote worker, you don't realize how much or how little sun you actually get, and that within itself can cause seasonal or long-term depression just because of the lack of vitamin D. One of the things that I love to do is to cook, and I cook because it's kind of just like a meditation bringing in all of the spices, the aromas, and appreciating each part of the food before it comes together, and
process.
Yeah, just enjoying the process, and then also being able to share my work with her and we can enjoy it together.
Something I truly enjoy doing is taking care of my hair. When my hair looks a mess, I'm a mess on the inside. I feel like it reflects me. Making sure that I feel good on the outside, and that is a direct reflection of how I feel on the inside.
So one of the things that I really enjoy to do is filling my room with music. Filling my room with music that makes me calm. Sometimes that could be meditation music. During the mornings before work, I like to have lo-fi on through work, actually. And then I also love to have aromas. So we also have that mix of like my senses that are enjoying. And it's honestly just really the little things that pull brightness into your day. We pour into ourselves, but we also want to pour into each other because we are living in this space and we are in a partnership together. And so taking the time out to ensure that we are checking in with each other, we're making sure that we're feeling fulfilled, and whatever may be low-lying, that we address it. And one of the things that we have adopted is hug therapy, and that is just really just embracing each other and being appreciative of their presence, their breath, the moment that you're able to share with them, their existence.
When you embrace, it's just like, I enjoy your presence and I'm thankful you're alive and I'm thankful we get to exist together.
We get so caught up with, oh, you didn't do this, or this is wrong, or
the house not clean, or this is not done, this needs to be done.
And we start throwing blame, and a lot of that starts to cloud us. So having a moment where we can eject all of those things and just be present as two beings that are here on this earth, that just happen to be here at the same time, that happen to just meet at the right moment, and that are connected in this kind of way, it reminds us of why we're doing what we're doing and why we are still here.
I hope this video encourages you to take a moment and pause and take inventory over your life and how you feel and get back centered.
We want to know, how do you care for yourself? How do you pour back into yourself? You can leave those in the comment section below. We hope you enjoyed this video, and we will see you guys next time. Bye.